My name is Jayson Oyarekhua. I'm the co-founder and director of the Hub Terminals Limited.
Okay.
So we're a tech-enabled fulfillment company. So we offer storage, inventory management, and we do distribution also through 3PLs. So that's basically what we do.
What were you doing before you were doing this?
I worked with FedEx for 22 years under different functions. Prior to when I left, I started a subsidiary for their e-commerce venture. So started and ran it for 5 years before I left to do this.
Okay. I'm curious, you talk a little bit about making people feel comfortable to do commerce and to do business here
Yes.
that are not from here already. And as you advocate for bringing more people into the market here,
Yeah.
what are some of the talking points or what are some of the bullet points you're leaning on?
Okay. Let me say that you're doing a good job. The fact that you're having this conversation is actually advocating and letting people know that things are available here and can trust the system because the system is working. In the last couple of months, in fact, over a year now, you have different institutions telling you how good Nigeria has become
Okay.
in terms of monetary, in terms of the economy, in terms of repatriation of funds, foreign direct investments, and all of that. So we're cashing in on that. When you're talking about conversations, you have to understand that number one, there is no ecosystem when it comes to supply chain. There is no ecosystem that is available today apart from AfCFTA,
Oh,
African
yes.
Continental Free Trade Agreement,
Yes.
that is supposed to have kicked off.
Supposed to have.
Supposed to have kicked off. Um, that gives you an ecosystem where you're going to bring buyers, suppliers, transporters, everybody comes under that chain. I can tell you today that there are a lot of geopolitical factors, custom issues, visa concerns, trust, multiple currencies, So while we look forward to the day that will happen, it's Nigeria first. So I tell people how Nigeria has blossomed and the opportunities that are inherent.
Mhm.
So if you talk transportation, logistics, for example, last mile deliveries, it's open. What's missing now is people beginning to depend more on EVs
Okay.
for their deliveries because that's the only way you can. Yeah, it might be capital intensive, but you're going to save a lot more when you're using fuel efficient vehicles for delivery.
Mhm.
And there are opportunities with regards to helping us do some level of collaboration. There are opportunities with regards to funding. A lot of companies out there struggling, not because they are not market fit, but because they do not have the requisite capital to scale. So they are where they are. They can't grow. In fact, they diminish because at a point in time, your operating expenses will grow because you are doing and fighting and trying everything to ensure service excellence.
Yeah.
So there's a lot that they can bring in, and opportunity for credit. There are a lot of equipments that are out there that one can buy, right, and one can use. The reason why we're still semi is because we are trying to build our capacity to get there. But when will that be?
Mhm.
With that time and space, it leaves room for competition. Might not necessarily be as tech, might not necessarily be as good in terms of capability, but they might have more funds.
Mhm.
So when you see something dazzling, everybody runs to it. So those are things that we also need to watch and try as much as possible to do.
Okay.
Education too is another part. A lot of people hear supply chain, a lot of people hear logistics. Do they really know what it is?
Yeah.
Do they really know what the difference is? Do they see it as moving goods from one point to another? Or do they see it as an art?
Yeah. Well, I don't want to keep you too long. And I appreciate you taking a moment to just share your story
No, it's fine.
and some
Anytime.
of your insights. I appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you so much.